ለመማር ወደ ትምህርት ተቋም መሄድ ግድ አይደለም።
ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
ራሳችሁን ከኮሮና ቫይረስ ወረርሽኝ እየጠበቃችሁ በቤታችሁ ወይም በተመቻችሁ ቦታ
በኢንተርኔት አማካኝነት በኦንላይን ትምህርታችሁን መከታተል ይቻላል።
ካናዳ ከሚገኘው ኢንተርናሽናል ኤር ትራንስፖርት አሶሲዬሽን አያታና
ከእንግሊዙ ኢንስቲትዩት ኦፍ ኮመርሻል ማኔጅመንት ICM ጋር በመተባበር የሚሰጡ ትምህርቶችን ተከታትላችሁ በ6 ወር ጊዜ በዓለም አቀፍ ደረጃ ተቀባይነት ያለውን የስልጠና ማስረጃ ባለቤት መሆን ይቻላል።
ከኢትዮጵያ ሲቪል አቪዬሽን ባለስልጣን ሙሉ ዕውቅና ባገኘንባቸው የፍላይት ኦፕሬሽን እና የሆስተስ ስልጠናም በምዝገባ ላይ ነን።
ጥያቄና መልስ፣ የክፍል ስራዎች ብሎም ፈተና መፈተን ክፍል ውስጥ እንዳላችሁ አይነት
ልምድ ባላቸው መምህራን እየተማራችሁ
በኦንላይን ባላችሁበት ቦታ
አድራሻ ከ22 ማዞሪያ ወደ ሾላ ገበያ በሚወስደው መንገድ 150 ሜትር ገባ ብሎ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ
ህልሞን እውን ያደ
I'm Asmamaw, your instructor for the course Financial Management. Today is the first class and number of attendees limited. And just let me introduce myself. Asmamaw Balalao, Financial Management, Astamari. And let me introduce you the course. The course is an introductory course for beginners, and to be successful in this course is not required to have background in accounting or finance. It is designed for beginners, so don't worry. Once we discuss in class and read the resources that will be provided to you, it will be clear. We'll start the main class after sharing you the resources, the PowerPoint, books, and other additional readings. And today it is just to introduce you about the course and about myself. When we say finance, it is the study of how to raise money and how to use it. So you as a business administrator have to understand the process, the advantage of source of finance, and the disadvantage, the way of using the source of finance in a productive way. You have to be familiar with these issues. So in this course, we will see what do you mean by financial management. And usually the starting point of financial management is the investment decision, where to put our scarce resources, After deciding where to invest, we have to identify the source of finance for that investment. The source of finance may be debt financing, maybe equity financing. When we say debt financing, we are referring borrowing from financial institutions or selling instruments, financial instruments like shares, in Amharic, action. And if the financial market is active, and if there is, we can sell also other types of instruments, and we can generate cash. And each source of finance will have its own advantage and disadvantage. For example, selling 100% share is not appropriate, it will have its own disadvantage. And borrowing from bank or accessing finance from other sources of debt financing, like issuing a bond, will have its own disadvantage. Each source of finance will have its own advantage and disadvantage. So we will see the financing decision too. This is not an easy decision, identifying the source of finance. Each source of finance will have its own cost. So we have to understand the cost of financing. And each source of finance will have its own advantage. We have to understand the advantage. After deciding this, after deciding our source of finance, and after investment, investment is the first decision. The source of finance is identified and accessed. Then you have to start the operation. Once you start the operation and generate income at the end of the year, depending on different issues, the availability of cash, the growth opportunities, and the likes, you have to decide how much to distribute to shareholders, owners. In a country having financial market, in Amharic, የአክሲዮን ገበያ, maybe if you have heard of this term, because the government is processing to start financial market. If there is financial market, managers' objective will be to maximize share price. So this dividend decision, how much to distribute to owners in the form of dividend, will have implication on share price. So this is not an easy decision. Is it appropriate to pay higher dividend compared with our income, or to retain it? For example, if there is 1 million net profit, we have to decide how much to distribute to owners. Paying too much dividend will have some disadvantage. For example, our investment opportunity and growth will decline. So if there is no growth, share price will decline. It will have negative effect. And if we retain more, investors will require money. So the demand for our company's share will decline. So paying too much dividend, paying lower dividend will have its own implication. So there are different theories, capital structure, dividend, there are different theories. We'll see these issues in this course. So these are the main financial decisions: investment decision, where to invest, where to put our scarce resources. For example, if we identify a manufacturing company, a manufacturing business, and we have to analyze the profitability and the sustainability of that business, that is investment decision. After that, we have to arrange source of finance, financing decision. In the process, and we have to manage our working capital, and at the end, if there is profit, dividend decision will follow. So we'll see the course in line with basic financial decisions in business organizations. And it is an interesting course, and it's not as such difficult, and no need to have background in finance and accounting to be successful in this course. And I'll send you the materials, the PowerPoints, books, and other additional readings. Today's class is just to introduce myself and the course.